were followed by Drinking Eliocha Star and Mr. Machiavelli. A gap behind these horses to the weakening Thunder and Lightning, followed further back by Delphic and Benesto, and Manhattan Bond back last to greet the judge. Number 9, the winner, Astig, ridden by Damien Oliver, trained by Lee Friedman. And we await Sally Magic, and we'll have them right to run. Sally Magic to come in to the outside gate. Sally Magic joined them, and they're ready to go. Now we might need just one more. Joker's Wild to come in. Here it comes. Joker's Wild taking to the outside, and they're set and ready. 1,000 metres, all in, ready for action. Off now. Tintagel Head began a little slowly down towards the inside, streamlined and runs to win away quickly. They're all coming out this way, including Tilt the Scales. Progress was away fast, and Joker's Wild, who'd drawn out there, is just in behind them as they settle down, and Modern not far off the pace as they head along towards the 650 metre mark now, and it's Progress on the outside, Comedy Court alongside it, Modern deeper out with Tilt the Scales, and Tintagel Head is closest to the middle of the course there in the Baldy face. Streamlined is just behind it, followed by Downing Street, who's travelling okay, needing a run, and then Joker's Wild on the fence, followed further back by Sally Magic, a gap Corvain, and then Giscard is well back and runs to win. Comedy Court and Progress leading Tilt the Scales. They're inside the 200. Joker's Wild is easing off the heels and coming. Progress, Joker's Wild, Tilt the Scales on the far side. Progress on the rail. Tilt the Scales is coming at it. Tilt the Scales and Joker's Wild, they hit the line. Tilt the Scales, I think, just beat Joker's Wild, and Progress on the outside. Downing Street is just behind them, followed by Streamlined, Sally Magic and Comedy Court. Further back was Giscard, followed by Corvain, and they were trailed then by Modern, and then runs to win with Tintagel Head, weakening to finish near the end. The judge needs a camera. Not much in this. 4's got it, Tilt the Scales. That's a good effort. Drew the wrong side of the track, never got on the course, and it's won by a breath. Second, Joker's Wild, and Progress in race 7, they're all in. Racing, and a good start with Spinning Hill, one of the first to bounce out, and will find the lead very easily in front of Fleet. Gold Change ridden hard from the gates to take a forward roll, and Lizophanes up there too. Spinning Hill led though at the 1200, Gold Change second, Fleet a length away third, followed by Lizophany. Orford Quarters fifth, and Nasmar is sixth. Then Cabaret Girl. Gilded Angel is on the outside of her. One Kamar getting back past midfield. Danamore wet round the outside, and then Move and Pick. 2 lengths further back is Miss Truce on the inside of Spectator, with Oak Valley in the centre, and 4 lengths to Tracy Ann. Spinning Hill at the 800 led Gold Change before the turn. A length and a half away is Orford Court. Lizophany is over on the inside, followed by Fleet as they near the corner, and then Danamore a length and a half to Cabaret Girl. Nasmar, Gilded Angel is next, and Move and Pick is off the track. Camargue with a lot of fillies in front of her coming for home, followed by Spectator, Miss Truce, and Oak Valley with a gap Tracy Ann. Spinning Hill cornered in front at the 400. Gold Change the outside. Lizophany waits on a run behind the leader, trying to get a gap between the 2 leaders now, and they're followed by Fleet, Gilded Angel. Next is Danamore and Miss Truce down the outside. Spinning Hill though at the 200 leads. Lizophany is into the clear and coming after the leader, and they've raced away from Fleet. Spinning Hill tackled by Lizophany. 50 out Lizophany and Spinning Hill. Spinning Hill, Lizophany goes home the better, and Lizophany ahead to Spinning Hill. 3 lengths to Nasmar getting up for third ahead of Fleet, and then Danamore. Camargue came home well, and then Gilded Angel, Oak Valley, Gold Change. Next Miss Truce, Spectator, Cabaret Girl, Orford Court, second last Tracy Ann, and 100 metres away. Move and Pick just walking over the post last of all. Frankie Dettori has broken his figureheaders away. Figurehead and Lady Elsie to come along. There's Lady Elsie ready now. Figurehead to come up with Labille also, and we'll have them right to run. There's Labille ready, and Figurehead joined them. Stand by for a start. They're set and racing. Sky Heights and the hind got away well with Rabor. Married Paul bumped at the start. Behemoth drops back behind them. Able Master got away well. So did Travel Mate and Lahar with second coming down towards the inside. Zabwan was away fast. He shot Labille across their heels down towards the inside. Arena trying to get into a good place early. On the outside, the Warrior's working forward with his lightweight. Rogan Josh is trapped out and Central Park is heading forward as well. But the Warrior has crossed the field very comfortably and found the fence in front, and now he put the brakes on and allowed Central Park to go to the lead. At the 300 the first time, Central Park led Rogan Josh and the Warrior. The Message just behind them fourth, wanting to over-race a fraction. Zabwan's on the fence, followed by Zazabel. 1 second coming the hind. Tie the Knot on the outside of those, and they're followed then by Travel Mate Lahar. Yavana's Pace on the outside, 3 deep, a length and a half to Sky Heights, has got back worse in midfield. Able Master is outside Arena, 3 deep, a length and a half for a Ball Brew, and they're followed by Streak and Married Poor. Back behind those horses, turning out of the straight is Skybow. He's being followed by Figurehead, Behemoth, Labille, and Lady Elsie is last of all. Central Park has been taken to the lead by Frankie Dettori at the 2,000 metres, and he sets the tempo by 2 lengths to Rogan Josh. The Warrior on the inside is third, a length and a half to the Message, followed by Zabwan. 2 lengths to Zazabel, a length and a half further back second, coming outside the hind, having a good run. 1 Lahar, Travel Mate, then came Tie the Knot out 3 wide. Sky Heights on the inside of Yavana's Pace, a length and a half further back Rabor, and then Able Master. Arena can't get on the track, 3 wide, 1 Married Poor Brew. 2 lengths further back in the field, Skybow, followed by Streak, 2 Behemoth, Figurehead, and the last couple of Labille on the outside of Lady Elsie. Heading out to the 1,400 metre mark now, and Central Park, the leader, about a length clear. As he runs into the back straight, he's in front of the Message second. On the inside is the Warrior, a length and a half to Rogan Josh fourth. He's having a good run. A length behind him, Zabwan. 2 lengths further back is Zazabel. They're followed by the hind second coming Travel Mate. 2 lengths behind those horses then is Lahar, and then Sky Heights. 2 to Tie the Knot, still out wide, followed by Yavana's Pace and Rabor. About 3 lengths further back in the field then is Arena. Able Master, Married Poor, followed by Brew, and then Figurehead and Behemoth. Streak is well back from Skybow, and Labille at the tail end of the field with Lady Elsie. Central Park led the Message coming up the side. Rogan Josh and the Warrior third and fourth, and then Zazabel, followed by Zabwan. Then the hind, followed by Tie the Knot, taking off, and second coming goes with him. Travel Mate on the inside, needing to get into the clear. Lahar is next as they neared the home corner from Figurehead. Sky Heights is back behind them and hard ridden as they corner into the straight. Central Park is the leader from on the outside. Rogan Josh, Zazabel coming home. The Warriors going for a run on the inside and getting it. Travel Mates following him through there as they came along to the 300. The Warrior in Central Park with Zazabel on the outside and Rogan Josh. Travel Mates trying to get into the clear, and so is the hind. It's tight there. Rogan Josh with Central Park and the Warrior, the 3 leaders from Zazabel on the outside. It's Central Park, the Warrior and Rogan Josh. Rogan Josh and Central Park. Rogan Josh, Bart did it again. Rogan Josh from Central Park. Photo third either Lahar or Zazabel from Travel Mate and the Warrior. And then second coming, back behind them, Behemoth and the hind, followed by Brew, Skybow, and then came Zabwan, Figurehead and Streak, trailed in by Sky Heights, never got into it. Then Married Poor, followed by Labille, and they were followed then by the Message and Lady Elsie, Rabor, and then came Yavana's Pace as a riderless one going over the line there. Able Masters lost the rider in transit. Tie the Knot has finished well back, and so was Arena. Number 17 is the... Now most of them in. Our Star of Gold is coming up, and that means Strike Force will be the last to move in. Strike Force coming up now. Goes in. And the field is ready for race 9. Off they go. Bush Outlaw, red in the air. Missed it, nearly lost the rider. Radiant Sword and Video Fan got away well with Sandridge Bay, Lambada Boy. Life of Riley shot across them to find the rail out here. Away quickly too is Our Star of Gold as they settle down. Valley Warrior shows some pace, and Arabian Magic is plotting a course close to the middle of the track. Zola not far off the pacemakers. Gallopini's got well back, and so is Strike Force as they went to the 700 metres. Life of Riley on the rails. Out here is the leader from Our Star of Gold, and Valley Warrior deeper out. Just behind them, Lambada Boy, being followed by Radiant Sword, who's only about a length and a half or two off the leader, followed by Video Fan, and then Lucky Raid. Zola's under the whip, not responding. Barnacles is under pressure. Sandridge Bay well back and held up, and Bush Outlaw trying to weave into the clear now as they race along towards the 250 metres. And it's Life of Riley, Radiant Sword, Bush Outlaw's in the clear. This is a big run, win, lose or draw. Barnacles is coming home. Bush Outlaw has found the lead. Gallopini on his other side. It's Bush Outlaw. Gallopini's coming after him. Bush Outlaw and Gallopini. Bush Outlaw and Gallopini. They go to the line. Gallopini's got up and beaten Bush Outlaw, which should have won easily. Sandridge Bay 4 lengths away from Barnacles. Radiant Sword, Life of Riley, Strike Force, followed further back then by Arabian Magic, Valley Warrior, Video Fan, and there followed then by Lucky Raid, followed further back in the field by Star of Gold, and then Lambada Boy, followed by, behind these were Beige Huck, who never came into the call. Zola was well back and towards the tail end of the field. Number 10 is the winner, Gallopini, ridden by Brett Preble. Number there, all in the gates and ready to run in the last on the card. Depeche Mode, the favourite at 4.10, drawn one. They're set. Yeah, one of those gates almost sprung open. They're off now, and Depeche Mode got away well. Towards the inside, Brave Chief was out fast with Honourable Mention, and Royal Centuriac got away quickly. Blazing Sun and also Knightly Sword are going prominent as they settle into stride. Classic Surprise had dropped out to be third to last, and behind it is Goodwood. As they head along towards the 1500, Brave Chief led Royal Centuriac 3/4. Depeche Mode drops in third. Honourable Mention is on its outside. Blazing Sun is going forward, and then Knightly Sword, who's also on the improve. 2 lengths to Stormy Jim, settling just off them on the inside, trailed then by Dacos. About 2.5 lengths is Siri Nelgan, the Barted Bride, racing together next, being trailed further back in the field then by Carter Square. 2 to Make a Scene, followed by Dubourg and Stars Fear. Classic Surprise next to last, and Goodwood is last of all as they went past the 900 metre mark now, and they're coming down the side of the course where Brave Chief had worked to the lead, a length and a half. Royal Centuriac. Knightly Sword is third on the outside of Honourable Mention in the centre, and Depeche Mode the rail. 1 to Stormy Jim as they neared the corner, followed by Dacos. Then came on the outside as Blazing Sun. 2 lengths to Cyrenel, Carter Square, the Barted Bride. Make a Scene getting to the outside. 3 lengths away is Classic Surprise and Stars Fear from Dubourg, who's next to last, and Goodwood as they corner, and Brave Chief in front. Honourable Mention is the first to come out after it. Depeche Mode got the run on the inside, and Dacos is winding into the race, followed by Cyrenel, going to break to Make a Scene at the 300, and here it's Honourable Mention and Depeche Mode on the rails in front from Cyrenel, Dacos and Make a Scene out wide. Depeche Mode hits the front from Honourable Mention, who can't go on. Then Cyrenel can Make a Scene. It's Depeche Mode in front, 100 out. He's 2 lengths in front. Cyrenel tries hard, can't get there. Depeche Mode wins the last. Cyrenel second. Honourable Mention looked to hold third, just in front of Make a Scene, and then Dacos. A gap behind those to Brave Chief, followed further back in the field by Carter Square, Classic Surprise and Goodwood out wide, and then Stormy Jim, the Barted Bride, Stars Fear, Royal Centuriac. Long break in the field, Dubourg, who never came into it, from Blazing Sun, and Knightly Sword is last to greet the judge. Number 10, the winner of the last, Depeche Mode, ridden by Stephen Bass.